Good afternoon, everyone. We will get started here in a little bit as more people come on in. It's nice to see some unicorns in the audience here, the new faces. We will be starting here in a minute as more people come in here. It's going to be a fun space.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, Brady. It's sounding good.
Yeah, coming through clear.
Welcome, Bruce.
Ooh, that sound. Hello. Hello. Ooh, what a wonderful day to be alive.
There. The air's crisp. It's a good day.
It is a good day. I'm just sorry. I'm just clicking around on the Stargaze platform right now and doing some stuff, minting some unique sparkle pets. I'm so excited. They're so fucking beautiful. The Unicornio whitelist is live, right?
It is. It just went live, I believe, 1 minute ago.
It did. Can we get Ozzy and the Nightjar up here? I think they joined the room.
Yeah, please request to speak, guys, and we'll get you on here. I think I see you.
Hello, Brady.
Bruce, do you have all your unicorn stuffed animals and things ready for the mint? You're saying you're collecting stuff like that now.
But they're all out in the treehouse, and I'm in my little cubicle office thingy. So there's not many Unicornio stuff here, unfortunately. I left them all with the Uwu girl. She appreciates that stuff way more than I do.
You got a tree house full of unicorns.
I do. It's in the middle of the forest overlooking water. There's no toilet there. There's no shower. There's only like a stove, and it's all heated by wood. It's very nice.
Is there anyone else we should get up here? Oh, I see Nightjar. There we go.
Hello. Finally, I was trying to mute Discord. The channel was just going off. People sharing their pictures of their Unicornio pets. But hello, guys. How are you guys doing? Excited to be up here.
Yeah, thanks for joining. We've got a couple of updates for the week we'll start off with, and then we'll get to the project. Here we go. So the first big one is Marketplace V2 was officially announced last week, and collections can now request a token change for their listing denom. We also have multiple offers available, the same, or you can ladder in. Tiered whitelists are now live today, with Sparkle Plats being the very first project to utilize it. Creators can choose tiered whitelist in Studio, and there's currently a max of 30,000 addresses total on the tiered whitelist. Miracle Tree whitelist support will be added soon for hundreds of thousands of addresses. The marketplace fee reallocation proposal has passed. And on the airdrop side of things, a side protocol includes bad kids and slot holders for its airdrop. And bad kids, bit kids, mad scientists, and slots are eligible for the mantra Om airdrop. So have a look to see if you guys are on there. And who knows, maybe these Sparkle pets will be available for an airdrop in the near future. And with that, let's go ahead and hear from our projects for the week. This is Sparkle Pets with Nightjar, Ozzy, and Bruce. Welcome, guys. So tell us.
Thank you so much for that. There's gonna come so much to these Sparkle Pets. There's gonna come airdrops. There's gonna come emissions. There's gonna be like entrances opening like Narnia into magical unknown realms.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do with this collection. The Solana collection is popping, and it's pretty awesome. Can you guys tell us a little bit about the history of the unicorn NFTs and like your involvement in them?
Sure, I think Ozzy, if you want to go with the lore, you've been involved the longest.
Yeah. So I actually found them. It was like post clawback of time in Uwu. So like they had given out airdrop the majority of the Uwu supply, and it's kind of in the point where everyone's having fun with the emoji market. The chart was ripping, and just euphoria was really high. Catnip comes out of nowhere, and just like a link pops up. It's Launch My NFT, which is a sole NFT launch platform, and it's called Unicornios. And I remember clicking on it, seeing it was like 400 minted at the time. I went ahead and minted 5 because I was like, these are cool. It was cheap and there was no royalties. And so it was cool. It involved a lot of the lore and like aesthetics of the Uwu like website and like in kind of the memetics that I've been seeing on the timeline from them. So it's like, these are awesome. I'm gonna mint 5. And then they just started going, and I luckily minted another few towards the end. And then it was just, the rest was history. They kind of got embedded with the lore of the team, with a lot of the community members that involve themselves with unicorn.meme. And it's kind of grown to, I think, something that even Catnip didn't anticipate, or really anyone. But I mean, it had explosive growth both on the chart and like from the community. And we've kind of fostered this really beautiful group of people that believe in unicorn.meme and the Uwu, what they're trying to do with that token. And then also just, we believe in the NFT. So that's kind of our origins. Did I miss anything, Nightjar, Bruce? What did you say?
Go ahead, Nightjar. Can you hear Nightjar?
I can't hear Nightjar.
Okay, Nightjar,
I can't.
you gotta reach out again. Do you even output Nightjar?
Maybe. I mean, we've been having so many issues with spaces lately that, he may have to, reconnect. Let's see. So are you guys, you guys were pretty much, like active community members and then joined the team shortly after the launch. Are you guys in contact or have connection with the Uwu token team?
So it's hard. The team is very mysterious. Like, they're all anonymous from what I understand.
Wait.
And then
So it has been confirmed by very, very shady and untrustworthy sources and back channels that the core dev team of Uwu is Elon Musk and Vitalik, and they just hired the real Donald Trump as community lead.
yes, exactly. So we're pretty stacked over there, and those are busy guys, right? And so getting in contact with them is on the harder side. So to say we're like, it's really, they contact us when they want to, not the other way around. And we kind of like it like that. I think from our perspective, it automatically puts up a wall of where, like, you can't just ask when dev do this, dev do that. It's like, and it's really an honor too whenever they reach out, right? Because it's like, oh, okay, it's something important. Catnip has a little bit closer communication with them, because I think they really resonated with what he built in that collection and how it, I mean, really, if you look at the Unicorn.meme airdrop stuff, it all went to majority of NFT collections, like over 500 NFT collections. So they love NFTs clearly. And I think they loved what Catnip did because it wrapped in a lot of the lore, and it's continues to build kind of the memetics and foundation of Unicorn.meme with in its community. And like, yes, we're the NFT and it's separate from the token. It's on Sol, like it's not on Unicorn.meme yet. Hopefully, maybe one day. But like, they still pay the respects, and I think there's definitely a close relationship with us, Unicornio, and the team, but it's not anything that's like formal, I guess is the best way to explain it.
So I just want to add to that what Ozzy says. There are layers. So for anybody who are familiar with like the Unicorn memes lore and the ethos and the set of value that they are showing us through all the different documents linked on the website, on the unicorn.meme website, there are inner circles and there are outer circles. And even though Ozzy, Nightjar, and I are part of the inner circle of Unicornios, we are not part of the inner circle of Unicorn and memes. Catnip may or may not be a part of the inner circle of Unicorn and memes. We cannot speak on his behalf on that, but I do think he has a closer and more protected line directly to the team than we do. And if you look at what, like, some of the timings with the on-chain proposal that is just fucking being passed on Unicorn chain right now with this mint, and if you look at the Sparkle airdrop that's going to come for the Unicornio NFTs and stuff like that, there's maybe something that is hinting at there is some communication going on that not even I or Ozzy or Nightjar is aware of, but we can just see stuff happening. And I don't believe in coincidences. I believe the word coincidence is something, or random is words we use when we're not aware of the chain of reaction.
Nightjar, you're back. I don't know if you're Mike Larry. Ish can.
Yes, Hyrule. Sorry about a while ago. I was fucking spilled all over my computer, so I couldn't hear you guys. I thought like I missed everything, but like, thank goodness I have like a milk protector. It's like I'm a connoisseur, you see. But that's a story for another day. I can tell you about the types of milk I drink and all the brands and all their different luxurious variants that you guys know nothing about. But I'm glad to be here. So thank you again, Ruin. Or sorry about a while ago. I was gonna come up there, Ozzy. I was gonna tell you guys about unicornios and stuff, but I missed everything. So I don't know what they said. I don't know what you said. But yeah, I'm so happy to be here. And it's crazy. There's so many people here right now. So let me settle in. Okay. I have my milk beside me now. I'm gonna have a few sips, and then once I hear something and I get the feel of how the space is going, I'll come.
Yeah, I got to get some of that unicorn milk. It's like liquid gold. Can you guys tell us? Can you guys tell us what the Unicornio community looks like? You guys mentioned some of the values. Can you maybe talk a little bit about that?
Of course. So yeah, we mentioned like the fact of the inner circles and outer circles, and the trusted part of the tribe and the other part of the tribe that is not part of the inner circles, and there's a different set of values depending on where we are. I don't know how much I want to talk about that. Like if people are familiar with the network state and the network synarchy, or the different blog posts that's on what is it, the private C. I'm gonna find the post one moment so people can read it for themselves. I think Nightjar, he's one of the more philosophical ones when it comes to the deep future thesis and the values behind it.
Thank you, Bruce. You're very gracious. Well, I'm actually the shy guy in the group, guys. So I'm sort of a quiet, more introspective type of guy. But to answer Ruin's question, I'd like to quote from what the UU team, the Unicornio memes team, wrote on their blog, and it's one of my favorites. And like the Unicornios as a group, right? This is what we follow. This is like obviously the Unicornio memes team made this, but this is something we take to heart, because like our hearts are after the main unicorn and meme heart, if that makes sense. But let me read you something from the blog that I believe like a lot of us really take to heart. And it's this, right? Low value men trade to get money. High value men search for other high value men. So money can always be made, but a trusted network synergy of friends priceable and takes time to consolidate. And so I think that's one of the essential values that we as unicornios hold: trust, and just put in our relationships with these guys, whatever kind of relationship may be, that core, right? That core of friendship and trust, and just going out there and knowing that these guys will be in it with you in the long run. It's like money, like with the border, like money's being made everywhere, right? You have pump and dumps happening every second. You have calls like doing shady things, but we're here, and we know that the Unicorn Memes team are building something great. I'm sure you guys are aware as well. We, as followers of Ooh, and as the Unicornio family, but we want to be, as we select, we desire and aspire to be, as a collection, as a family, and that's what we want to impart, if anything, right, with Sparkle Pet, shop, family, network, and just building something great.
Yeah, and I'm having a look at the mint right now, and you guys are already at 31+% minted. So congratulations. It is safe to say that I do not think this will go to public. So all the stargazers have to watch out for tomorrow. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I'm seeing all of them on the people posting them on the timeline right now, and they look like there's so many that catnip. He showed us a lot, right? He teased Nightjar, Bruce, and I with a lot, but there's so many traits I didn't see that are so cool. I haven't even looked at mine yet.
So can you guys tell us how you? Oh, go ahead, Bruce. You can say something.
Oh, I just wanted to say the collection is absolutely fucking banging. Sorry for swearing. I'm not sure if there's any art in this style on Stargaze at the point, but I think this introduces a new art form, a new style that is maybe more familiar and milady-like than Stargaze have seen so far. And yeah, I think it's absolutely banging, the collection. I put up a tweet in the Nest where you can read all about the Unicornio values, and also the blog post that Nightjar holds so fondly and dearly as a religious text. I think we all do, actually. I think it points to a better world, to be honest, a better world with better values where crypto can be utilized in a non-tech fetish way and can actually be something for the greater good and not just for some VCs. And I think the Stargaze community align a lot with those values, Cosmos in general.
Yeah. So can you guys tell us how you came to mint on Stargaze? What's the story or history behind that?
I don't know, Brady, if you want to touch on that.
Yeah, I mean, I reached out to you guys because I was following Catnip otherwise, and liked his stuff. And I chatted with you a little bit, Bruce, about you guys potentially coming over, and it just kind of came together.
Yeah, Catnip, he had so I never had a fucking voice conversation with Catnip, and apparently Brady, he had one.
I had several, yeah.
You for who I am gonna do. Never get you into my reach.
I'm more in the inner circle than you are, I guess, Bruce. So
It hurt. It does hurt, but it.
Brady just came on in there and just like swooped into the top, huh?
Yeah, he opened the door to the boardroom and was like, "Yeah, welcome to the meeting. I'm so happy you all could join."
yeah, no, he's been great to chat with. Actually, he's a really creative guy. And he's also like really super responsive and friendly and stuff, which is awesome. So it's been a really smooth process, getting everything on board, getting everything together. It's also like there's a little bit of extra stuff because we're launching the tiered whitelist function for the first time with this mint, which is pretty cool. So there's like some extra steps, sorting that out with him. But yeah, overall it's been really good. I think it was really I was kind of posting about for a while that I really wanted to see like maybe like a free mint on Stargaze for like based on a snapshot of unicorn addresses or something like that, because when the unicorn chain launched, like they dropped to so many Stargaze communities, to so many NFT communities, as well as to Stargaze stakers. So there was already that kind of alignment there, but it's kind of like going one direction in a sense. Because like Stargaze did like had banners up and things like that, promoting Unicorn when it launched. But I'm really happy about kind of like building a little bit more kind of overlap there, because there is a lot of community members already that are like super involved in both chains. So yeah, it seems like a great fit to me.
Yeah, I want to add like what you're saying is so true. Like what it's like infectious almost what Unicorn Memes did, and like it's like you want to give back to you. Like it feels good to like to give back to a community that gave so much out for the love of the game and to bring people together from all across different chains, different collections. That's why my thesis on Uwu is so strong. It's like they've implanted people that are maxis, Uwu maxis, kind of in like all these different spots within crypto. Like you have people over here at Stargaze that are bullish on it. You have Soul people that are bullish on it. ETH people, all these different collections. There's at least one person in all of those that are, strong with the Uwu thesis, and that's just another reason that makes them great. But yeah, I think I just wanted to notate that being a Soul native mostly, the mint experience over on Stargaze was great. And I think beyond the like which currency do I need, which in this case it was free, so I didn't need anything, which was awesome. But like the only confusion on my end was like, do I need stars or do I need Atom? And that kind of comes with most experiences in other chains and stuff. But just want to give you guys a props to building a sweet website, and I'm excited through this Mint experience to continue to explore it and stuff. So props.
Yeah, thanks for that. I hope there's some other collections you guys check out too. There's some pretty cool stuff on Stargaze, and I don't know if there's anything that's caught your eye so far, but there's a lot of collections too that are kind of like for example, Dawn Kryptonium has a collection on Stargaze. I got accused of being a paid shill for Dawn a while ago, so I'm not gonna say too much.
Well, it's let's see. It should be called DCT, Don's Crypto Twitter. Like
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, there's like Kryptonian Maker is one that's like, Dawn's so connected to Unicorn for a lot of people. Has a collection on Stargaze as well. But yeah, there's a lot of cool collections and communities here. So I'm sure you guys are gonna find some you vibe with.
I'm pretty sure that the Kryptonium makers are whitelisted for the second tier mint.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Is secondary trading going right now, or does that only happen when it mints out?
It's up to Catnip. So I mean, he can enable secondary anytime. I think he's planning to enable it once the collection's minted out.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody asked. I actually hadn't looked yet. I just looked. Thank you.
I've got a quick question for you guys. Yeah, how do you guys like divvy up what needs to be done? Are there roles like who made the artwork? What's the task in the Unicornio team here?
Yeah, it's pretty fluid at the moment. Catnip did majority of the art, but I know Bruce, myself, and Nightjar provided different things that we thought would be cool traits that tie into just woo lore, woo memetics, and stuff like that. In regards to specific roles outside of that, it's kind of like as needed basis. Whatever Catnip needs help with, we're kind of his soldiers, and we're willing to do whatever. I make a ton of the memes, videos, and just general keep up hype. Bruce is in spaces, Nightjar as well all the time. Nightjar is great with long form thesis, Unicornio thesis stuff, the lore building aspects. He's laughing, but it's actually really important in my eyes to stuff like this. So yeah, it's kind of random. It's all of us are pretty much volunteers. So we're doing it for the love of the ecosystem that's being built on unicorn.meme and our love for unicornios and stuff. So more of a pride thing. Yeah.
Yeah, for the love of the game, right? And for fun, and it's the friends we make along the way. We've got Holmes. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Nat.
Just to like touch what Ozzy was saying about the roast and stuff. Like he's being so gracious. So Ozzy is like the master memer, right? Like he comes up with all the funny videos, like the sick like memes and all of these can I say that? Sorry, like retarded stuff like all the time. This is retarded stuff, and it's so funny. And most of the stuff he makes, it just goes viral because of like how stupid and funny it is. But again, I say that with right. And so Bruce is like he has that sexy European voice. You know what I'm saying? Like that really deep voice, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's just for like mouth. He just ties everything together, like because he's so grounded and strong and secure, that kind of thing. So you need that kind of guy in your team, right? And Catnip is like the max. He's like the guy who does everything. He makes everything work, right? And what you guys do not know about that, and for everyone who's in this space right now, your bags are gonna multiply a millionfold if you just follow Catnip, turn on your notifications, right? Because like with the things happening with Unicorn News, and right now it's Spark Bets, right? They're all connected. Like you might think they're just all these small different projects. No, these are not small different projects. This is all part of the grand picture. And like you guys are all blessed to be in his presence. And I say that again, the doctor just like bragging things like that. But he's the guy that's gonna make he's the key to making all. You guys have seen Dune, right? With Timothée Chalamet. Like he's like the prince or whatever. I never paid attention to the lore. I didn't like to. But my point is, he's like the main guy that's gonna make things happen. So that's Ozzy, right? And then there's Bruce and there's Pam. Like for me, right? Because Ozzy being, I'm just the guy who's like the handsome, cute guy that's part of the boy band, like the one the girls run to, like for autographs and stuff like that. You don't know what he's doing at all, but he's just like the face value, the body value. Will like he's just a guy who you don't know what he's going to do and why he's even there, but he's just like it's, it's my role, and I'm so happy here. So yeah, back to you. And I just wanted to answer your just so there's no mistaking things. Just
Let me add something. We are still waiting for Nightjar's diagnose. And before we go, just kidding. I wanted to add that the last time Catnip launched a mint, it minted for 0.016 Solana, I think was the mint price. 0 royalties on the collection, this Unicornio. And the all-time high was just, I think, 8 Solana, right? This mint is even cheaper. So let's see where it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's free right now for the Unicornio holders. And yeah, guys, we all respect the meme game. It looks easy, but it is very hard to do. Like you have to understand the culture and the messaging and really the timing of it all. So it's a skill that like no one here I think takes for granted. So thank you guys for making some great memes. Homestead, yeah, let's get to you and your question.
It wasn't really a question. It was just more in that whole like lore of Don Kryptonium. The hashtag for unicorn is UU, WU. I don't know if most people realize, but there's an I trait for bad kids. Exactly that. So, just kind of that whole thread of lore, connecting all the dots and all the different fun that's happened throughout the lean times till now to this moment. But yeah, if you go check out bad kids on the market and check out the eye traits, there is a uwu eye trait. And Don Kryptonium's the reason bad kids are a thing. So I don't know. Anyhow, have a great one.
That's crazy. I think it's kind of wild how like so many collections now incorporate some type of, it's almost like what Brady was mentioning earlier. Like it's like an ode to the people who gave so much back to, like I think I got like 4 mil uwu from my clawback, and it was for holding NFTs that are currently worth like 0.01 or 0.02 SOL right now. So like pretty much nothing. E-liquid JPEGs gave me like $3,000 worth of uwu at the time and I think people notice, like people won't forget that. And I think that's such an important part to what they're building and why people are like putting in these little totems, like in Bad Kids, the uwu eyes. Like it's every collection that launches on Sol now has like one little uwu trait to just pay homage, which I think is awesome. Well, the mind share is slowly growing.
Bad Kids was a thing long before Unicorn came.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the Unicorn airdrop. So that uwu eye trait was something that, like Bruce said, randomness is BS and coincidence is BS. So anyhow, just connecting some dots for people.
I got another one, which is, I don't know if she wants me to talk about it, but Stardy was one of the Genesis creators on Stargaze, and she works with the team now. She has a collection of like little like cute pixel art cats called Stardy. A bunch of them have unicorn horns. So those were actually the first unicorns on Stargaze, launched as a Genesis set in her pixel art collection. So we have some unicorns on the site that go like all the way back to the very beginning too.
What were they called?
They're called Stardy. I'll pin them in a minute. I'll just grab a link.
Perfect.
But just a random something deep in the Stargaze lore.
Deep cut.
Yeah, Star deep cut.
The Genesis said it's something about Genesis. What does that mean?
The Genesis collections were the first ones that launched, like when the Launchpad was created at the beginning of the chain, like on NFT minting going live on the chain. There was a set of Genesis projects. Bad Kids was one of them as well.
Like since we're on the topic of like other collections, I just do want to mention like a quick story. I mean, I'll try to make it quick. But you guys know Jacob, right? It's like one of your OG godlike people in the system, right? Jacob. Just name? I go through Stargaze cook, right? And then I was like, I love art. I love colors. I love aesthetics. I love everything about like NFT because I got into the space by it. So anyway, so I was looking for stuff like in Stargaze and things like that, and then I noticed ads, right? And then and it was like super crazy. Like the art was so, I mean, it's so bad in a good way, if you know what I'm saying. And then so like I was instantly attracted. I was like, oh, I need one. Like I deeply need one in my life. And then I looked at the price and like, kind of pricey for now. Maybe when I make my millions off of Hulu in a few weeks or something like that. So I said, is there a cheaper bad kid? And then that's when I went to Bit Kids, right? And then I saw like, ooh, now this is something more something that fits my wallet, right? But something equally cool because it was also made by the Bad Kids maker. And then I was like, I need one. I definitely need one. And I found the blue one I really loved. And in no way of like getting money, right? Because like I didn't know anything about Atom, like know anything Cosmos, how you did all of that stuff. And that was like super techy for me because as you know, I was like the cool, good looking guy in the group. So like I had no idea how to do it. But then I messaged Jacob. I said, dude, you help? Like I really need this Bit kit, right? And then he was like, sure, no problem. And then I was like, okay, can I send me some ooh and you send me some stars? And then he did. And long story short, I got the Bit kit, and it's one of my favorite of all like favorite pieces of art of all time now. And then guess what? Like 2 weeks later, after owning Bitcoin, like the price doubled, and it's crazy. Like I want to own a bad kit, and I just I wanted to mention it because like I love the art. It's super.
When did you buy that BitKid Nightjar?
He bought it. Let me bring up Jacob's because I can give you the exact Jake.
Claim your own airdrop?
Home and airdrop. No, I just got there's like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I know
Nothing-
you're not busy.
This isn't. Wasn't yeah, it was November. Oh, sorry. It was November 3.
Yeah, I think that would have been after the snapshot for Monster.
That's okay. Yeah, like one thing I wanted to talk about is so at what's the story? What's the idea behind all of this? Like, why are we even here? Like, I could go far back. It's like why are we here? So, that's something you guys have to figure out on your own. But like, why are we here right now? Because of it. Like, Unicorn and Memes spent like 8 to 9 months airdropping people all over Web3, right? I'm sure some of the people from Stargaze got it as well, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
I'm pretty sure. Raccoons did not get a Unicorn Memes airdrop, but I'm pretty sure Stargaze did get Unicorn and Memes.
Yeah, Stickers did as well. Yeah, Stargaze.
Right?
We reached Unicorn and Memes, the team. It's like out of nowhere, spent like 8 months. They didn't make any money for themselves. 8 to 9 months, airdropping collections all over Web3. Not just NFT collections, but meme coin holders as well. Right? So they spent all that time doing that. That was their investment of time into like this airdrop and that amount of time, mob collections, of wide distribution, everything. So the reason why I'm telling you guys, Unicornios were like first NFT that's like actively supported by like the team loves it. The Unicornio team loves Unicornio. So like for the like it spawned all of these quote unquote Uber NFTs that gave whiteness to Unicornios, right? So like Unicorns were the main Ubu NFT collection and still are and will be. It's like there's no other way because they were the first and it wasn't give them whitelist from here to now on it. So like if you're in the ecosystem, you're set. So the reason why I mention this is Ubu, the coin, right? It's gonna go to billions and billions. Like you guys have to study right? You guys have to study all the threads that have been written about Ubu and things like that. And Unicornio are in the midst. Because there are rumors right now. If it's not coming out today, it might come out in a couple of weeks or a week or a few days. I don't know. Because there's something being stated right now that we're not sure of, right? But it's all there. So unicorns are in the center of everything. And as Ubu goes to the billions, like it pumps along, like it pumps adjacent with the Ubu token. So with Sparkle, that's right. Since you're part of the unicorn ecosystem, you're part also of the general Ubu kingdom. and what's to come with it. So imagine when this happens. Imagine because of all the co-creators, what they're building on Unicorn chain and things like that. With everything that's happening, all you have to do is sit. But right now, there's some utility as well, and there's some great things that are happening with Spark Fest. Are going to happen. But I'm not sure if we can see everything that's to happen, but this NFT is like it's a must have and it's a must hold. Obviously, you could trade, right? Some profits and things like that, but this is something that's gonna give you insider access to what Unicornio is building, and because you're gonna be a part of what Unicornio is building in that whole ecosystem, you'll be part of what Ooh is building. So once it goes past the billions in market cap, you guys are gonna be. And I'm not just saying this to hide it up, right? I mean it. Like read the blog, read the threads, and understand that unicornios are your gateway to all. And that's just like what we wanted to say regarding.
Yeah, the token of the airdrop was claimed by like a very wide swath of people, right? Like it was very targeted to specific communities. And it's not available to trade, and it's not available to bridge out on the Cosmos side, right? It exists in Solana.
There is an alpha bridge via the black market where you can bridge via the diamond emoji to Solana and then swap it in the diamond burning heart pool. But that's an alpha bridge made by somebody. And
I think you should explain what the black market is. People that don't understand, maybe give the lore on that.
so, okay, yeah. The black market is made by the pirates of the unicorn realm. They wanted to create something themselves, and they did that. And it's like the illegal emojis of the unicorn chains. It has been so far. Nobody knows what's going to happen very soon when the new chain upgrade goes from, when 1.4, version 1.4 is being rolled out. It should be rolled out very soon, I guess. The prop just passed. So nobody knows what's going to happen after that. But it has been the illegal emoji market, the black market. So pirates, robbers, and zero regulations has been going on over there. Is that a good enough explanation, Ozzy?
Yeah. So, anyways, the community around the black market and those emojis there's certain emojis that you can trade on these other community built platforms for unicorn.meme, but not on the actual main website that's sponsored by the team. And like these guys found some way to find these contracts before they were actually listed on the website. And so it was a whole internal situation with these guys and the team, and they came to some conclusion where, they were able to launch this black market, secondary market with all of these tokens that they were able to like snipe essentially. But then they started building cool stuff for the UU community. And now one of those is that they've built a bridge from diamond to the heart emoji that is on Sol. So the diamond that's on the black market UU Cosmos side to a Sol emoji, you can bridge your UU from Cosmos to Sol. And I think the rate is similar to OTC, like what you're getting if you do OTC. Like you're still not getting like if you sold it on Sol side directly, like there's still a pretty significant fee. I have not personally tested it. Unaudited bridges scare me. So
It's also a manual bridge. We have to do with caution. It's a manual bridge. So when you want to bridge via that alpha bridge, you have to DM the developer, and he has to approve the bridging himself. So he sits there in his little toll house and takes the bridge per toll.
Certain level of risk involved.
Oh, absolutely. I also want to put that it seems like the OTC channels have dried up during the past 2 weeks. And also I've been told that the bridge transfers has also dried up during the past 2 weeks. So people have used that as a signifier or a signal as something is coming. You can also see at the emoji market on unicorn.meme that something has been happening. And something will probably happen today or tomorrow is what I'm expecting because of this chain upgrade. I'm very, very excited, and I have absolutely zero clue of what is coming. But I have a bunch of assumptions.
yeah, that's kind of one of the fun, but also sometimes not fun parts about interacting with this ecosystem. And you're going to see it with unicorn NFTs, the Sparkle Pets and Unicornios, where a lot of the moves happen in the shadows, but they're always really bullish things. Then they just come out of nowhere and are like, bam, this great update or this great feature is now live. And I think part of it is like you want, like, where our brains are like structured to be like, where's the roadmap, or where are these catalysts, or where are these updates at certain times, but they just keep you on your toes all the time. Like even the Unicornio airdrop that they just divvied out, which we haven't received yet. Everyone thought we were going to get it like a day and a half ago now. But we know it's coming, right? And I think that's the important part, is if you trust in what the team's doing and stuff, that they've, one, already taken care of us by giving us free money, and two, continue to do that by building in the shadows, but important building, I think. Like, so yeah, it's a different approach to a lot of other like projects. Like there is like a lot of utility being built around this, but they don't want to highlight it because they want the fun part to be highlighted. They want the mimetics, the cute unicorn, the funny stuff they post on Twitter. That's what they want to be highlighted, even though they're building something great behind the scenes.
And they don't want to get front run, right? They don't want to like show. They don't want to shine right now. They don't want to shine like a diamond, because like once people find out what's really happening, like whales can just come in and buy up like a bunch of the supply. So right now it's like really controlled, right? Because you want the people who hold it to be really believers. And what does this mean for Sparkle Pets, right? Because like the last time we pumped back up to like 17 million, I think it was 19 million market cap. Like Unicornios went to like almost 3 sold, if I'm not mistaken, which is like
7.
how much is people in dollars? That would be literally like $500 to $600 for one Unicornio. So with Sparkle Pet, it's like, because like they pump adjacently, right? Like it's a symbiotic relationship where one goes forward and grows, the other one pumps the same way like Bitcoin lifts everything. But with Ubu and Unicornios, it's like you'll see the lines like almost parallel, right? So with Sparkle Pets, the idea is, and if I'm not mistaken, right, because I do not know, like I can't predict the market. Like here's what I think, because of how intertwined Unicornio is with how, and now with Sparkle Pets and how intertwined it is with Unicornio, and by that token with Ubu, like it's gonna follow the same. So like we all know, like I know, okay, I'm not gonna speak for all of you. I know that Ubu is definitely gonna pop up really soon, right? And I know it's gonna blow people. I know this because it's not like other meme coins and other tokens where VCs can just buy the token at a discount. A lot of the coins, random coin market cap, right? Like the top 40, 35 are like literally bought by VC. They have insight access to that. They can the dump on everyone who bought in a bit late. It's not like this with calls, right? With calls and like influencers in Web3, where they're going to shill a token of that, oh, this is going to be the next flip, or oh, this is going to be the next Doggy coin, Doge, or whatever you want to call it, right? This going to be the next Doggy coin. This is going to be the next ETH, right? Or whatever. They're saying that because they're paid. They're saying that because they're bought. They're saying that because like they have a bunch of supply that they're going to unload once you guys come in. And that's not branded ooh, because that goes back to the 7 to 8 to 9 month airdrop to a diverse amount of coin holders. And you can't replicate that. Guys in Mumbai can't replicate this. Guys in China can't replicate this. Guys in the US won't be able to replicate this. Each take time. What the Unicornio did was build something that's so secure that ordinary people like us, right, believers who know this coin is going to go somewhere, right? That's why you see, brother, that's why you don't see calls for about it. You don't see these guys like shilling it. All these guys are like going to 1,000 followers, 100,000 followers. Those guys not shilling to say they don't have a share. They don't care. That's why it's safe for people like us, like you guys, the little guy. And once it all comes into like fruition, and once the big picture comes into view, we'll be at the billions, and people who bought here will be rewarded. And Sparkle Pet, because of its mimetic factor, its mimetic form, and mimetic power, right? Because of like the cute little cute unicornio. It's super cute unicorn, right? It's gonna be all over Web3. That's why the idea of holding this unicorn, if you just go on I'm supposed to stick into Magic. If you go on Stargaze now and look at freaking cute unicorns, you're gonna want a bunch of them because these are gonna be all over Web3. They're gonna be like one of those cute things that once you oops, people are gonna see everywhere. And you guys here in the space right now are you guys in the front of the line. So make sure that once mint opens again, you guys get okay. I'll shut up. Love you.
Wow. Great little speech there. I want to go and open up the floor for any questions or comments from the community here. If you guys have anything to say, please request to speak and we'll get you guys answered. You can also leave a question or comment in the thread here. Bruce, yeah, you can say something?
Yeah, I just want to add, if it hasn't been made clear, that in the future, unlisted Sparkle pets will receive sparkle emissions in form of unicorn emoji sparkle. Thank you.
So those are going to be like a token, the sparkle token.
So the sparkle token, yeah, it's like on the unicorn chain on unicorn.meme, we like to trade emojis, or memojis as we also call them. And Sparkle is a memoji that has just recently launched. All Unicornio holders are waiting for the Sparkle airdrop, and the Uwu airdrop is going to land very soon. But in the future, there will be Sparkle emissions to the Sparkle Pets holders, as long as the Sparkle Pets are unlisted.
Oh, very cool. Is there any other little bits of alpha you can give us, or what can we expect in the next maybe let's say 2 or 3 months?
Maybe a little clue. The Sparkle Pets are gonna be able to go places, as I mentioned before. They are magical creatures that maybe or might be able to spot things that are outside of the visible light spectrum of the human eye. They can maybe enter places where others do not venture.
That sounds like a little riddle that we'll have to learn about very soon. I also want to give a shout out to everyone who helped make this mint happen. Brady, Stardy, Bernie, Jorge, and Sirkin, who all kind of burned the midnight oil to get the tiered whitelists up and working with Catnip to get the project up on time. I know it was a lot of work, and I'm very happy to see all this stuff come through. Bruce, you?
Yeah, I just want to add to that. The tiered whitelist thing is really cool. It's a very nice